to watch Hollywood Brown. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Rams and the Cardinals, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. Brandon Gaudin here with Charles Davis. As always, as CD, you look at the Rams in this matchup. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they can get some one-on-ones in the passing game. Maybe identify some situation where they can swing the ball to the backs in space. Even find some spots where they just want to play some old-fashioned power football. As one of the most successful coaches in the league told us once, the definition of balanced offense, that means you can do what you want when you want to, not necessarily just running it 50% of the time and throwing it the same percentage.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Carr going to throw right away. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Rams are going to take possession of the football.
Wow, just one snap in, partner. The complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
They juked him. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That good for 19 and a first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run with Hall. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. DK Metcalf. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Rams take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
To throw again on second down. Carr. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but fourth down. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. He's going deep for Brown. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far, and second down. Play action. It's Wilson. He's going deep for Brown. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown, L.A. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards there, 2nd and 12. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On 2nd and 12, Carr. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Carr. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Kamara up the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Kamara. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Meanwhile, Carr's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession. Gonzalez's kick is good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
So here are the Rams to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Wilson. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Carr to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half for not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. A gain of 22. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Goes right back to Smith again. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. That's back-to-back drives that have looked pretty good. The offense was moving the ball, but in both cases, the defense comes up with a big INT to get off the field.
How about the layers of intrigue that continue to get added as we watch this game unfold? Both offenses, they're a little bit discouraged with how their drives ended. How will each respond now and can either mount another positive series that ends in points for their team?
And this one is incomplete. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
He's airing it out for Williams. And got his man complete. Touchdown, L.A. Jamison Williams, 87 yards, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
From midfield, here's Carr. And this one complete to Smith. And he's got some space here. Down the right sideline. Touchdown. Irv Smith Jr., 50 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. From the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing a 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down.
Traditionally, as a defense, your number one job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And the Rams first down.
Now Wilson on 1st down. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Third and long, it's Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Carr now on first down. And this is caught. It's Brown. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. On first down, Carr. And it'll be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3.
He's got a man. Complete. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's Wilson. Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf. So, well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. This one taken just inside the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. He's got a man. Complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Wilson will throw again. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. These two teams, remember, met in Inglewood earlier in the year with the Rams coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep. 2nd and 10 now, Wilson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Cards are going to have it here at their own 15. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. To throw his Carr. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On second down, Kamara, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. Third and long coming up. Shotgun now for Carr. And this is going to be caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here's J.K. Scott now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. They go play action with Wilson. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Marquise Brown with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. And the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Arizona. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get it. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing again here, Wilson. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Khalil Mack able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they sit him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. Now Wilson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson, and he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Harrison Smith. He's at the 50. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They run it again with Kamara. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. And this offense on 3rd down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Kamara on the read option. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Allen Robinson from 17 yards out. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually...
Touchdown, LA! DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Rams add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Carr now on 1st down. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Oh, Wilson going to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running.
Touchdown, Rams. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. A 5-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Tucker with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's Hollywood, Marquise Brown, who finishes it off with the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing on first down is Carr. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll be second and a couple. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Again, it's Carr. Man open left side is Brown. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made. 32-yard line. Now Carr. And now here is another interception. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Rams force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now.
Wilson wants to throw it. Catch is made by Metcalf. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down. Another milestone falling on that last throw in what has been an MVP-type season so far, as he has now gone over 4,000 yards passing already on the year.
And it's been a whole lot of fun to watch as he's put together this type of a season. And to me, you have to figure, with so many games remaining, I think he'll breeze past 5,000 yards.
Could he challenge the all-time record? Maybe even bump it up closer to 6,000 yards? I can't wait to watch. And the way
he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends. And understand.
It's another one. We got another one. It's her. Who that? Big baby slide through in that drop top. Something by Benz looking cute. That's honest. Her and her friends, big blinks and snatch waist. Yeah, she brought the. Ain't no way somebody daddy ain't gonna give her the spins with her ends. Cause yeah, she did it, but she did it again. A few more tracks and this time she bought friends. Big baby on her way up and showed the stairs to a man's. Now salute the general. TGLX got plans, yeah. Damn, it's the intro? Yes.